The Lord be with you.
Also with you.
I'm not even sure if I need the microphone, but we'll go ahead and keep it on. I've just got two quick announcements. The meal next week will be hosted by the Board of Christian Witness. There's a donation sheet in the narthex. If you could donate to that, that would be greatly appreciated. And also, on Saturday, we will be having a funeral here at Zion for Carol G. The Saturday the 22nd. The service will be at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. here at Zion. Visitation will start at 10 a.m. and then go up to the point of the start of service. That is all of my announcements, so we'll begin with our opening hymn, hymn 426, When I Survey the Wondrous Cross. Jesus Christ is the light of the world. Stay with us, Lord, for it is evening. Let your light depths I cry to you, O Lord. O Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my pleas for mercy. If you, O Lord, should mark iniquities, O Lord, who could stand? But with you there is forgiveness, that you may be feared. I wait for the Lord. My soul waits, and in his word I hope. My soul waits for the Lord, more than watchmen for the morning, more than watchmen for the morning. O Israel, hope in the Lord. For with the Lord there is steadfast love, and with him is plentiful redemption. And he will redeem Israel from all his iniquities. We continue in hymn 435, Come to Calvary's Holy Mountain. Genesis chapter 6. When man began to multiply on the face of the land and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of man were attractive, and they took as their wives any they chose. Then the Lord said, My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh. His days shall be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth, and in those days and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of man, and they bore children to them. These were the mighty men who were of old, the men of renown. The Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intention of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him to his heart. So the Lord said, I will blot out man from whom I have created the face of the land, man and animals and creeping things and birds of the heavens, for I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. And God said to Noah, "Everything that is on the earth shall die, but I will establish my covenant with you, and you shall come into the ark, you, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you. And of every living thing of all flesh you shall bring 2 of every sort into the ark to keep them alive with you." Noah did this. He did all that God commanded him. O Lord, have mercy on us.
Thanks be to God.
Second reading comes from the first letter of Peter, the 3rd chapter. Now who is there to harm you if you are zealous for what is good? But even if you should suffer for righteousness' sake, you will be blessed. For it is better to suffer for doing good, if that should be God's will, than for doing evil. For Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, that he might bring us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the Spirit, in which he went and proclaimed to the spirits in prison, because they formerly did not obey, when God's patience waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was being prepared, in which a few, that is, 8 persons, were brought safely through the water. Baptism, which corresponds to this, now saves you, not as a removal of dirt from the body, but as an appeal to God for a good conscience, through the resurrection of Jesus Christ, who has gone into heaven and is at the right hand of God, with angels, authorities, and power having been subjected to him. O Lord, have mercy on us.
Thanks be to God.
In many and various ways, God spoke to his people of old by the prophets.
But now in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son.
Pray with me. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock